Welcome to Mississinewa High School for Game 3 of the IHSA Sectional number 23. Mississinewa versus the strong Belmont team, heading into the top of the second after we have some technical difficulties up here in the booth. And we are trying to get you a picture at this time. Heading into the top of the second inning, Indians bring up number 3, Madison Stanley. Stanley pops up to the second baseman for the first out of the inning. Indians bring up pitcher number 4. Again, Indians bring up pitcher number 4, Jenna Berryhill, with one away. Count will move to 1-1 in the top of the second inning. Count will go to 2-2 on Berryhill. Pitch is delivered, and it's a strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Berryhill strikes out for the second out. Brings up the shortstop, number 1, Riley McKee.
Indians bring up second baseman Riley McKee with 2 away, and it's a first pitch ball. Pitch is delivering its ball. 2 down and no runners on. Pitch is delivered. A high fly ball to right center field will be caught for the third out of the inning. Heading into the bottom of the frame. Belmont 2, Mississinewa 0.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Indiana's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community.
Leading off for Belmont, Riley Perez with Again in the bottom of the second. Pitch is delivered. It's a high ball. Count will go to 1-1 after a strike. Ball 2 for 2-1. Pitch is delivered. A hard hit ball will end up foul down the third base line. Pitch is delivered. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball will still stay at 2-2. Pitch is delivered and it'll be ball 3. Count will move to be full. Count is full with no outs and no runners on. Pitch is delivered and it's a hard hit ball down the left field line. Will be for a single.
The last single is to left field.
Belmont will bring up number 5, Kinsey Fueling. First base is occupied with no outs. Fueling at the plate. Pitch is delivered, shows the bunt. It's a pass ball. Runner will reach second. But again, and it's a foul ball. Count will go to 1-1. Nobody out and a runner on second for Belmont. Pitch is delivered, shows the bunt. First baseman will crash and it'll be foul. The check swing, yes, she did, for the first out of the inning.
Fueling strikes out for the first out, bringing up the pitcher number 4,
Belmont will bring up the pitcher, Macy Montgomery, with one away and a runner on second. The ball will get through the shortstop. One run will score. And an injury timeout. Mississinewa athletic trainer Julie Wilmert will head to second. Now batting for Belmont, number 1, Paige Busick. One down and a runner on second. Ball to the third base line will be foul. Pitch is delivered, and it's a pass ball. Runner will reach third. Count will move to 2-1. Runner will be on third with one away. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Count will be full. Again, counts full with one away and a runner on third. The pitch will be delivered. It's a swing and a miss for strike 2, or for the second out of the inning, rather.
Busick strikes out for the second out, bringing up the catcher, number 14, Tori Miller.
Belmont will bring up number 14, Tori Miller, with 2 down and a runner on third. Pitch is delivered, and it's a foul ball. Pitch is delivered. It's a high pop up to the shortstop and will be caught for the third out of the inning.
Miller flies out to short.
Heading into the top of the third inning on the State Farm Agent Dennis Short scoreboard, Mississinewa 0, Belmont 3.
Athletes competing in the softball state tournament. Methodist Sports Medicine has been the official sports medicine provider of the IHSA for over 30 years. With 6 convenient locations across central Indiana, Methodist Sports Medicine is a nationally recognized leader in the
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra
Dodderick will deal with an 0-2 count. Count will now move to 1-2. Pitch is delivered. Umpire will ask for check swing, and count will still stay at 1-2. High fly ball to right field will be caught for the first out of the inning.
Battlewick flies to right field for the first out, bringing up the catcher number 10, Olivia Rice.
Lady Indians bring up catcher number 10, Olivia Rice. Beat ball 1 for 1-0. Be a low strike. One ball and 2 strikes. Count will go to 2-2. It'll be strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Indians will bring up second baseman number 2, Kylie Smalley, with 2 away and no runners on. Pitch is delivered. It'll be ball 1 for a 1-0. Pitch will be delivered for ball 2. Count will go to 2-2 on Smalley. Pitch is delivered. Count will stay at 2-2 on a foul ball.
Fixed it. You kind of got to turn on the camera. Come on, man. It's always a
A ball to shallow right field. Runner will be safe. For Smalley will go for a single. Indians will bring up number 0, Aubrey Tan. A hard ground ball to the third baseman will be called out at first for the third and final out of the inning. Heading into the bottom of the frame, Belmont 3, Indians 0.
Learn more at wilson.com. Leading off bottom of the third inning, third baseman number 10, Sarah Enterline.
Leading off for Belmont in the bottom of the third inning, Sarah Enterline. First pitch will be strike 1. Pitch is delivered and a foul ball for 0-2. Way outside for 1-2. High ball for 2-2. Pitch is delivered, and it'll be a full count. Inner line will head to first on the walk. Braves will bring up number 16, Kayla Heckman. Runner on first and nobody out. Pitch is delivered and it'll be ball one.
Come on, Kayla. Just there and get it.
Pitch is delivered, it'll be ball two. Catcher will fake it. Be ball three for 3-0. Pitch is delivered on a 3-1 count. Ball will end up foul down the third base line. Pop up to shallow left center field. Be dropped. Placed perfectly in a gap. Runners will be on first and second with nobody out. The bunt laid perfectly down the third base line. Runner will be called out at first, throw over to third, and will be called safe. Lady Braves bring up number 6, Emily Schumann, with 1 out, and runners on second and third. Bunt sign is shown. We'll try to spot it for strike 1. Bunt will try to be laid down with that foul. Oh, and 2 count with runners on second and third with 1 out. Pitch is delivered. Try to go for it. We foul ball. Swing and miss for strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Braves will bring number 15, Riley Velez, with 2 outs, runners on second and third. Pitch is delivered, and it is strike 1. Count will move to 0-1. Hard hit ball down the third base line will be foul. Count will go to 0-2.
Good swing, Riley. Straight out. Go, Riley. Go on now, Riley.
Pitch is delivered. It's ball 1 for 1-2 count. 2 away. The ball 2 for 2-2 with 2 away. Pitch is delivered. It's a short pop up to the third baseman. It will be caught for the third and final out of the inning. Heading into the top of the 4th, Mississinewa 0, Belmont 3.
They need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. To not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Nice shot, Tori.
Leading off for Mississinewa in the top of the 4th inning, number 5, Lexi Cruzen. Pitch is delivered, and it's ball 1. The ball 2 for 2-0. Be foul ball for 2-1.
Let's go, girls. Come on. Bring it in. Just love.
Count will go to 3-1. Foul ball for full count. Pitch is delivered. It's a pop-up to the left fielder, will be caught for the first out of the inning. Indians bring up right fielder number 14, Amaya David. right at 6:30, and you're watching the semifinal round of the IHSA Sectional number 23 live from Mississinewa on the Tribe Sports Network, and that'll be strike one. Pitch is delivered, and it'll be ball one. Count will move to 1-1 with one away. Be ball two. Count will move to 0-1. Count will move now to 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike three for the second out of the inning. Indians now bring out pitcher number 4, Jenna Berryhill, with 2 away and a runner on first. Pitch is delivered, and it'll be ball one. A nice placed ball to shallow left field will be for a single. Runners on first and second with 2 away. Indians bring up number 1, Riley McKee. Pitch runner for Mississinewa, number 9, Kitty Hosier. Count will go to 0-1. And it'll be a low strike for 0-2. And a swing and a miss for strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Indians leave runners on. Heading into the bottom of the frame. Mississinewa 0, Belmont 3.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Indiana. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Indiana. This is sportsmanship.
Leading off for Belmont again in the bottom of the frame. Number 5, Kinsey Fueling. As they say that, it's a high fly ball to center field for the first out of the inning. Lady Braves will bring up pitcher number 4, Macy Montgomery. Shows the bunt, corners will crash, second baseman will head to first. The count will go to 1-0. First baseman will crash, 4-2. Pitch is delivered, and it is count will go to 2-1. Pitch is delivered, and it is 3-1. 3-1 with nobody out. 1 out. And a well-placed ball in shallow left field will be for a single. Lady Braves will bring up number 1, Paige Busick, with 1 away and a runner on first. Runner will go and will be safe at second.
There she is. Bring her in now. Is that a ball or strike?
Count will go to 1-0.
You don't know either. Okay. I was watching him. Okay.
Pitch is delivered, and it's a foul ball.
Okay.
Pitch is delivered, and it is strike 2. Count will move to 1-2 with 1 away and a runner on second. Swing and miss. For strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Lady Braves will bring up catcher number 14, Tori Miller.
Good little hit. Right over second baseman.
Pitch is delivered, and it is strike 1. Second baseman will steal third on a delayed. two-away runner on third and an 0-1 count. Pitch is delivered. A hard hit ball down the third base line will end up foul.
Bring Macy in.
Ball 1 for 1 and 2. Courtesy runner for Belmont, number 9, Lexi Rush, will head to third. Count will move to 2 and 2. Pitch is delivered. A ball rocked past the third baseman. Wound up in mid-left field. Will score 1. And Miller will go for a single. Brady's will bring up number 10, Sarah Innerline. 2 away and a runner on first.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Sarah Innerline.
Pitch is delivered and it'll be swing and miss for strike 1.
Take her pitch to you, Sarah.
Pitch is delivered for a ball for 1-1. Pass. Ball will reach the runner to second. Count will move to 2-1. Pitch is delivered for 3-1. Innerline will head to first on the walk. Runners on the corners with 2 down. Rather, runners on first and second. Count will move to for Hickman. A deep ball to right center field will be caught for the 3rd out of the inning. Heading into the top of the 5th inning on the State Farm Agent Dennis Road scoreboard. Indians 0, Braves 4.
Last night you could read it really well. There was no yeah, it clears it up a lot. You got I do too. I got to get a
Leading off for Mississinewa in the top of the 5th inning, first baseman number 13, Madison Dodderwick.
891. 6 for 10. 6 for 10. Calm down. Go Claus. Go deep.
Pitch is delivered. It's a swing and a miss, 4-1. Foul ball for 0-2. Dodderwick will hesitate and hold for 1-2. A hard hit ball to the second baseman. Dodderwick will reach first on the air. Lady Indians now will bring up number 6, Justice Moore. First pitch, and will be a ball for 1-0. Pitch will be delivered for 1-1. Pitch will be delivered, a swing and a miss for strike 2. Ball 2 for 2-2. Pitch is delivered, and the count will be full. Dodderwick will reach second on the pass ball. Pitch is delivered, a swing and a miss for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Lady Indians will bring up second baseman number 2, Kylie Smalley. Pitch is delivered for ball one. Count will move to 2-0. One away and a runner on second for the Lady Indians. Be strike two for 2-1. Pitch is delivered. A hard hit ball to the third baseman will be called out. And the Darwork will advance to third and will be called safe. Smalley will move the runner over. Lady Indians bring up center fielder number 0, Aubrey Tan. First pitch will be called as a strike for 0-1. Count will move to 1-1. Pitch is delivered for strike two. Count will move to 1-2 with 2 away and a runner on third. Pitch is delivered for ball 2. Count moves to 2-2. Count will move to a full count. And it'll be a swing and a miss for strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Leading off for Belmont in the bottom of the frame, number 11, Lauren Bleakley. Pitch is delivered. It's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Pitch is delivered. A hard hit ball to center field before a single. Miscommunication by the Lady Indians will advance the runner to second. Lady Braves bring up number 6, Emily Schumann.
Make a pitch to you, Emma. That's right. Don't reach for it. Make her pitch to you.
Bunt will be shown, corners will crash.
Coming up a little faster. Yeah. That's really not her place to do that, though. It should be either second baseman there or
Count will go to 2-0. Bunt will be laid. Runner is out at first for the first out of the inning. Belmont brings up number 15, Riley Verez. With one away and a runner on third. The pitch is delivered, bunt is shown, corners crash, and it's ball 1.
make her pitch to you. Don't reach.
Count will move to 1-1. Pitch is delivered for a high ball for 2-1. A deep ball to left field will be called and a runner will be in.
Come on, Kenzie, let's go. Go, Ken. Here you go, Ken. Hey, start it back up here. Don't reach for it. Just relax and get a good one, Ken.
Now batting for Belmont, number 5, Emily Fueling.
Don't reach, Kenzie.
Rather, Kinsey Fueling will be at the plate for Belmont.
You can do it, Ken.
A good luck to the Indian baseball team as they compete in the opening round of their IHSA sectional as they take on Belmont. That is a game 2 and will approximately start at 7:30. Again, good luck to fourth-year head coach Mike Scott and the Mississinewa Indians as they compete in the opening round of sectional 23 in game 2 at 7:30 against Belmont at Belmont. Fueling will reach first on a single. Runner will be called safe at second after the throwdown.
Go, May. Stay in those legs, 4.
Strike one for Montgomery. We're 0-1. Pitch is delivered. It's a bunt to the pitcher and will be called safe. Called safe at third. So runners will be on second and third with 1 away.
Let's go, Paige. You can do it. Let's go.
Now batting shortstop number 1, Paige Busick.
Take the pitch to you.
Now batting for Belmont, number 1, Paige Busick. Pitch is delivered, and it's a foul ball over the dugout for 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch is delivered. A slow ground ball to the second baseman will be called out for the third out of the inning.
Get up to the minute information from state championship events by following the IHSAA on.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Indiana did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance.
Cruisin will work with a 1-0 count. Pitch is delivered for strike one for 1-1. Be ball 2 for 2-1. Pitch is delivered for 3-1. Count will be full. Cruzen will head to first on the walk. Lady Indians bring up right fielder number 14, Amaya David. First pitch will be called ball for 1-0. Count will be 1-1. Swing and miss for strike 2. Pitch is delivered and will be called ball for 2-2. Pitch is delivered and swing and miss for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Lady Indians will bring up left fielder number 3, Madison Stanley. One away and a runner on first. First pitch is a ball. Cruzen will reach second on the pass ball. Count will move to 2-0. Pitch is delivered and will be called outside for 3-0. Pitch is delivered, it'll be called strike for 3-1. A hard hit ball through the second baseman. Lexi Cruzen will be the first runner for Mississinewa to end up on the scoreboard. Stanley will reach second. And Belmont will have a pitching change. Mound visit for Belmont will keep the pitcher the same. Runner on second with one away. Indians bring out pitcher number 4, Jenna Berryhill. First pitch is a strike for 0-1. Foul ball for 0-2.
One more, Macy. One more.
And a called strike 3 from way outside the box for the second out. Indians will bring up shortstop number 1, Riley McKee. A shallow ball to right field will be caught. Indians will leave runners on, heading into the bottom of the frame. You're watching the semifinal round of the IHSA sectional number 23 live on the Tribe Sports Network.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result...
First pitch will be a ball for Tori Miller. Pitch delivered, a pop-up, went up foul. Count will go to 1-2 with no outs and no runners on. Foul ball, count will still stay at 1-2.
Come on, Tori, let's go. Get a good one. Wait, say one more. Wait, say one more.
will go to 2-2. Pitch is delivered, and Miller will head to first on the walk. Lady Braves will bring up number 10, Sarah Innerline.
Make her pitch to you, don't reach.
Strike one for 1-1. And a strikeout for the first out of the inning.
Make her pitch to you. Don't reach. Hit a hard pitch. All right, make her pitch to you. Just real quicker.
Heckman will work with an 0-1 count and send it to shallow right field. Runner will go to third, and we're in a rundown. Be called out at third and will be called safe at second. Now up for Belmont, number 11, Laura Bleakley. Pitch is delivered, and it's foul ball. A blooper to the pitcher will be the final out of the inning. Heading into the bottom of the frame. Mississinewa 1, Belmont 5. Again, heading into the top of the 7th here in Gas City, Mississinewa 1, Belmont 5. You're watching the semifinal round of the IHSA State Tournament live on the Tribe Sports Network.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning, first baseman number 13, Madison Dotterway.
Leading off for Mississinewa on the top of the 7th, first baseman number 13, Madison Darwick. Pitch is delivered, and it'll be ball 1. Strike 1 for 1-1. A shallow ball to left field will be bobbled, and we'll get a single. Indians bring up catcher number 10, Olivia Rice. No outs, runner on first.
Good try, Sarah.
Count will go to 0-1.
Watch second.
Count will move to 1-1. Again, nobody out and a runner on first. Ball outside for 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2 for 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Indians will bring up second baseman number 2, Kylie Smalley.
Watch second.
Strike 1 for 0-1.
One more, Macy. One more. Take it in there.
Pitch will be delivered, and it'll go for a ball. A shallow ball to left field will be a single. Runners on first and second with one away. Indians bring up center fielder number 0, Aubrey Tan. Count will go for a first pitch ball for 1-0. A short ball to the pitcher will score 1, and the runner will advance to second. Runners on second and third. Now stepping into the box for Mississinewa number 5, Lexi Cruzen. 1 away and runners on second and third. First pitch is a ball in the chin for 1-0. A high pop up to the second baseman will be caught for the second out of the inning. Indians bring up right fielder number 14, Amaya David. Pitch is delivered, and it's out at first for the final out in the final inning of the game. Final from Mississinewa, Mississinewa 2, Belmont 5. Tomorrow you can watch this game live on MCSC Athletics YouTube as Columbia City will take on Norwell. That game tomorrow will face Belmont in the championship.
They hit the ball. Yeah, they did.